There's a segment of teenagers that many think are the ideal teenager, the ones that work hard, get A's, compete on the teams, babysit, do all the things you want a teenager to do. They're the model teenager. Yet there's a dark side to some of these kids, not all of them. And the dark side is they push themselves too far. They don't listen to their bodies, they don't listen to themselves, and they get themselves in trouble. They don't eat well, sometimes they have eating disorders, sometimes they're fighting depression, and they're just constantly working. And one of the challenges of these parents is to teach our kids how to relax. Doris Goodwin, when she wrote the books about the presidencies, one of the things she focused on was the healthy presidents, the great presidents, knew how to relax. They knew how to turn it off. Reagan took the nap every night. FDR would have a cocktail hour every night where no one could talk about the war. They could just talk about other things. So they had ways to turn it off. And one of the things we need to do is teach our kids how to turn things off. That means we need to model it ourselves. So sometimes this means with our kids, this is going to be a homework-free weekend. No homework. We're just going to do fun things. We're going to get puzzles out. We're going to do this. I've talked to your teachers. You're going to have whatever it is to take a break and show them how to do this. Because once kids get caught up in this, they can't stop themselves. And unfortunately, this is one of the conditions that you see come into counseling offices a lot. Is the kids, they're perfectionists. They just don't know how to stop themselves. So part of this is as a challenge for a parent when you're noticing this behavior where your kids really can't stop. How do you really give them the break? Summers are a great time for this, these are the kids that want to take a summer course, and sometimes we have to stand up to them and say, no, this is a summer when we're going to go on vacation, you'll get a job as a lifeguard, we're just going to relax for a while. Because if they don't experience that downtime, they just keep wanting more and more, and unfortunately what it does is it leads them living into a future that never comes. Because it's about getting into college, and then about college it's getting the right job, then it's getting the right spouse, but it's always the next place that they're going to.